Good morning, students. We'll start with the module 3 of the subject microprocessor and interfacing. We'll continue with the instruction types. There are following types of instructions: data transfer instructions, string instructions, arithmetic instructions, bit manipulation instructions, loop and jump instructions, subroutine and interrupt instructions, processor control instructions. The first is the data transfer instructions. All the instructions which perform data movement come under this category. They are move, load, store, exchange, input, output, push, and pop instructions. The source of data may be a register, memory location, port, etc. The destination may be a register, memory location, or port. Memory to memory or port to port data are not transferred by a single instruction. Examples of data transfer instructions are MOV, XCHG, push, pop, LDS, LEA, in, out, etc. Next, arithmetic instructions. Instructions of this group perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, increment, decrement, comparison, ASCII, and decimal adjustment, etc. Examples are add, sub, INC, MUL, DIV, CMP, DAA, etc. Next, logical instructions. Instructions of this group perform logical and, or, XOR, NOT, and test operations. Rotate and shift instructions may be included in this group. Examples of rotate and shift instructions are RCL, RCR, ROL, ROR, SAL, SAR, SHL, SHR, etc. Next is program execution transfer or branch instructions. Instructions of this group transfer program execution from the normal sequence of instructions to the specified destination or target. After the execution of such instructions, the processor starts fetching instructions from some new address rather than continuing in sequence. Examples of instructions of this group are JMP, JC, JB, JNB, JZ, JNZ, call, RET, etc. Next, iteration control instructions such as loop, LOOPE, LOOPZ, LOOPNE, LOOPNZ, etc. can also be included in this category of instructions. Next, interrupt instructions such as INT, INTO, and IRET can also be included in this category of instructions. Next, processor control instructions. Instructions of this group are related to flag manipulation and machine control. Examples are CLC, CLD, STC, STD, HLT, NOP, lock, etc. And the last is string instructions. String is a series of bytes or series of words stored in the sequential memory locations. The 8086 provides some instructions which handle string operations such as string movement, comparison, scan, load, and store. Examples are MoveS, MoveSB, MoveSW, CMPS, CMPSB, CMPSW, SCAS, SCAB, SCASW, LODS, LODSB, LODSW, STOS, STOSB, STOSW, etc. All these instructions will be explained one by one in further class. Now comes the addressing mode. An instruction performs specific operation on the specified data or operand. Hence, the programmer must specify the required data or operand for an instruction. The required operand may be placed in the accumulator, in a general purpose register, or in a memory location. The way by which an operand is specified for an instruction is called addressing mode. The 8086 microprocessor has some basic set of registers, instructions, and addressing modes. The 8086 has 8 addressing modes. 2 addressing modes have been provided for instructions which operate on register or immediate data. These 2 addressing modes are register addressing and immediate addressing. So first we'll start with register addressing. In register addressing mode, the operand is placed in one of the 16-bit or 8-bit general purpose registers. Example, MOVAL, BL, MOVAX, CX, ADDAL, BL, ADDCX, DX. Next is immediate addressing mode. In immediate addressing, the operand is specified in the instruction itself. Examples are MOVAL, 12H, MOVAL, 35H, MOVBX, 0301H, MOV square bracket 0401, 3598H, ADDAX, 4836H. The remaining 6 addressing modes specify the location of an operand which is placed in a memory. The memory address of an operand consists of 2 components, the starting address of the memory segment and an offset. The 16 MSBs of the starting address of the memory segment resides in the corresponding segment register. When an operand is stored in a memory location, how for the operand's memory location is within a memory segment from the starting address of the segment is called offset or effective address. An offset is determined by adding any combination of 3 address elements: displacement, base, and index. The combination depends on the addressing mode of the instruction. The 8086 uses 20-bit memory address. The segment register gives 16 MSBs of the starting address of the memory segment. The BIU generates 20-bit starting address of the memory segment by shifting the content of segment register left by 4 bits. In other words, it puts 4 zeros in 4 LSB's positions. The offset is added to the starting address of the memory segment to get the memory address. Memory address is equal to starting address of memory segment plus offset. Displacement is an 8-bit or 16-bit immediate value given in the instruction. Base is the content of the base register BX or BP. Index is the content of the index register SI or DI. The combinations of these 3 address elements gives 6 memory addressing modes as given. The first is direct addressing mode. In direct addressing mode, the operand's offset is given in the instruction as an 8-bit or 16-bit displacement element. Examples are ADDAL, square bracket 0301. This instruction adds the content of the offset address 0301 to AL. The operand placed at the given offset 0301 within the data segment DS. Next example is ADD 0301, AX. This instruction adds the contents of AX to the contents of memory location 0301 and 0302. Next is register indirect addressing mode. The operand's offset is placed in any one of the registers BX, BP, SI or DI as specified in the instruction. Example, MOV AX, square bracket BX. This instruction moves the contents of memory locations addressed by the register BX to the register AX. For example, BX contains 0301 and the content of 0301 is 53H and the content of the next memory location is 95H. The 9553H will move to AX. Next example is ADDAL, square brackets SI. The content of the memory location addressed by SI is added to the content of AL and the result is placed in the AL. Next is based addressing mode. The operand's offset is the sum of an 8-bit or 16-bit displacement and the contents of the base register BX or BP. BX is used as base register for data segment and BP is used as a base register for stack segment. Offset or effective address is equal to BX plus 8-bit or 16-bit displacement. Example, MOV AL, square brackets BX plus 05. It is an example of an 8-bit displacement. Suppose register BX contains 0301. The offset will be 0301 plus 05, which is equal to 0306. The content of the memory location 0306 will move to AL. Next example, MOV AL, BX plus 1346H, an example of 16-bit displacement. If BX is 0301, the offset will be 0301 plus 1346, which is equal to 1647H. The content of 1647H will move to AL. Next is indexed addressing mode. The operand's offset is the sum of the content of an index register SI or DI and an 8-bit or 16-bit displacement. Offset is equal to SI or DI plus 8-bit or 16-bit displacement. Example, MOV AX, SI plus 05, which is an example of 8-bit displacement. MOV DI minus 8, BL and MOV AX, SI plus 1528H, which is an example of 16-bit displacement. Next is based indexed addressing mode. The operand's offset is the sum of the content of a base register BX or BP and an index register SI or DI. Offset is equal to BX or BP plus SI or DI. BX is used as a base register for data segment and BP is used as a base register for stack segment. Examples are MOV BP plus SI, AH. Add AX, BX plus SI and MOV CX, square brackets BX plus SI. Next is based indexed addressing mode. In this mode of addressing, the operand's offset is given by offset equal to BX or BP plus SI or DI plus 8-bit or 16-bit displacement. So this is again an example of based index with displacement addressing. MOV AX, BX plus SI plus 05, which is an example of 8-bit displacement. MOV AX, BX plus SI plus 1235H, which is an example of 16-bit displacement. The exceptions are string addressing and port addressing modes. So we'll start with the instructions. First is the data transfer instruction. First instruction is MOV destination, source. Move data from source to destination. Example, MOV square brackets DI plus 100H, AH. It does not modify any flags. For 8086 family, directly moving data from one memory location to another memory location is not allowed. When the size of data is not clear, assembler directives are used. So first we'll take some examples. MOV REG, data. Move 8-bit or 16-bit immediate data to an 8-bit or 16-bit specified register. MOV MEM, REG, data, in which flags are affected. The flags are not affected, and it moves 8-bit or 16-bit immediate data to the 8-bit or 16-bit specified register or memory location. And then move AC, MEM, in which again flags are not affected, and it moves 8-bit or 16-bit data from the specified memory location to the accumulator, that is AL or AX register. MOV MEM, AC, move the contents of accumulator AL or AX register to the specified memory location. MOV REG or MEM, REG, in which memory to memory movement is not allowed. Next is MOV SEG REG, MEM REG, which moves the content of the specified 16-bit register or memory locations to the specified segment register. And the last is MOV MEM, SEG REG, in which moves the contents of the specified segment register to the 16-bit specified register or memory locations. Now comes the instructions of the stack. What is stack? A stack is a collection of memory locations. It always follows the rule of last in, first out. Generally, SS and SP are used to trace where is the latest date written into stack. The examples are push and pop. Push source, push data word into stack. It does not modify flags. For example, push AX. Assume AX is 1234H, SS is 1000H, SP is 2000H before push AX. So you can see in the figure, we have to push the contents and we get, after push AX, SP, we get 1 FFEH. Decrementing the stack pointer during a push is a standard way of implementing stacks in hardware. Push REG is an instruction which pushes or sends the content of a specified 16-bit register onto the top of the stack. Push MEM, REG is the instruction which pushes or writes the contents of a specified 16-bit register or memory location onto the top of the stack. Push SEG REG instruction pushes or moves the contents of a specified segment register onto the top of the stack. And push F dot code instruction pushes the contents of the flag register onto the top of the stack. Next is pop. Pop word of stack, it does not modify flags. Example, pop REG. This instruction pops or reads 2 bytes from the top of the stack and keeps them in a 16-bit specified register. This instruction does not allow to pop data into segment registers. Pop SEG REG instruction is used for segment registers. Next is pop MEM/REG. This instruction is used to pop or read 2 bytes from the top of the stack and to place them in a 16-bit specified register or memory location. Next is pop SEG REG. This instruction pops 2 bytes from the top of the stack and keeps them in a specified segment register. Pop CS is not allowed. Pop F. Pop word from the stack to the flag register and it modifies all the flags. This instruction pops or reads 2 bytes from the top of the stack and keeps them in the flag register. Next are again the data transfer instructions, which are first is SAHF. It stores the data in AH to the low 8 bits of the flag register. It modifies flags AF, CF, PF, SF, ZF, etc. Then comes this instruction stores the contents of AH register into low order bits of the flag register. Then is LAHF. LAHF machine code is 9F and flags are not affected. This instruction loads low order 8 bits of the flag register into AH register. Flags loaded into AH register are SF, ZF, AF, PF and CF. Next is LDS. This instruction loads a word 2 bytes from the specified memory location into the specified register. Furthermore, it also loads a word from the next 2 memory locations into DS register. For example, LDS SI, square bracket 0200. Next is LES. This instruction loads a word or 2 bytes from the specified memory locations into the specified register. Furthermore, it also loads a word from the next 2 memory locations into ES register. For example, LES DI, BX. Next is LEA. This instruction loads offset address into the specified register. It can also determine the offset address of a variable memory location specified in the instruction to load it into the specified register. Next is XCHG. This instruction exchanges the contents of the 16-bit specified register with the contents of AX register. XCHG, REG, MEM. This instruction exchanges the contents of an 8-bit or 16-bit specified register with the content of an 8-bit or 16-bit specified register or memory location. Next is XL80 or XL80B. This instruction reads a byte from the lookup table. The BX register is loaded with the starting address of the lookup table. An 8-bit data element is placed in AL. When XL80 is executed, the AL and BX are added to give the desired offset address of the lookup table. The content of the memory location having the offset address AL plus BX is moved to AL register. This instruction is used for code conversion. An element of one code is placed in AL, corresponding other code is in the lookup table. Next are string instructions. String is a collection of bytes, words, or long words that can be up to 64 KB in length. String instructions can have at most 2 operands. One is referred to as source string and the other one is called destination string. Source string must locate in data segment and SI register points to the current element of the source string. Destination string must locate in extra segment and DI register points to the current element of the destination string. So here you can see the 2 stacks of source string and destination string. So we'll start with the instructions of the string block. First is REP. This instruction is a prefix instruction which is used before string instructions. MOVS or STOS. It decrements CX register and repeats the string instruction until CX register becomes 0. The CX register contains count for the number of elements in the string. For example, MOV CX, 5, REP move SB. By the above two instructions, the microprocessor will execute MOV SB 5 times. Next is MOV SB or MOV SW. MOVS instruction moves 8-bit or 16-bit data from memory location addressed by SI register to the memory location addressed by DI register. MOVSB moves 8-bit data and MOVSW moves 16-bit data. After the execution of MOVS instruction, SI and DI are automatically incremented or decremented to point to the next source and destination address depending on the value of DF flag. When DF is equal to 0, SI and DI are incremented. When DF is equal to 1, SI and DI are decremented. In case of 8-bit data move, increment decrement is done by 1. In case of 16-bit data move, increment or decrement is done by 2. CX register can be used as a count register to hold count for the elements of a string. REP instruction is used as a prefix instruction for MOVS instruction to handle the string. Alternately, loop instruction can be used after MOVS instruction for repetition. Next is CMP SB or CMP SW. This is a string instruction. It compares the content of memory location addressed by DI register with the content of memory location addressed by SI register. For comparison, the content of memory location addressed by DI register is subtracted from the content of memory location addressed by SI register. The result is not stored. Both operands remain unaffected. SI and DI register are automatically incremented or decremented to point to the next elements in the two strings after the execution of the instruction if the DF flag is 0 or 1. CMP SB is for byte operation. For byte operation, SI and DI are incremented or decremented by 1. The instruction CMP SW is for word or 16-bit operation. SI and DI are incremented or decremented by 2 for word operation. Object codes for CMP SB and CMP SW are A6 and A7 respectively. The CMPS instruction can be used with REPE or REPNE prefix to compare all the elements of a string. The register CX is used as counter. The string addressed by DI register must be in extra segment. The string addressed by SI register must be in data segment. All conditional flags are effective. Next is SCASB or SCASW. Scan a string byte or string word. This instruction is a string instruction. It compares the content of the accumulator with the content of memory locations addressed by DI register in the extra segment. The string to be scanned must be in the extra segment. The DI register contains the offset of the operand to be compared. After the execution of the instruction, the DI register is automatically incremented or decremented if the direction flag is 0 or 1. This instruction is used with a repeat instruction prefix to compare all the elements of a string. For example, REPNE prefix can be used when a match in the string is to be searched. When match is found in the string, execution stops. The CX register is used as a counter. For byte scanning, SCASB instruction is used. For word scanning, SCASW instruction is used. For comparison, the content of memory location addressed by DI register is subtracted from the content of the accumulator. Flags are set according to the result, but the result is not stored. The content of the accumulator as well as the content of memory location remain unchanged. Flags affected are OF, SF, ZF, AF, PF, and CF. The object codes are AE and AF for byte and word operation respectively. Next is LOD-SB or LOD-SW. Load byte word at memory location DS SI to ALAX. Update SI according to DF and the width of the data being transferred. It does not modify flags. LODS instruction loads 8-bit or 16-bit data from memory locations addressed by SI register into AL or AX register. After the execution of LODS instruction, SI register is automatically incremented or decremented depending on the value of directional flag DF. When DF is equal to 0, SI is incremented. When DF is equal to 1, SI is decremented. In case of 8-bit data transfer, decrement is done by 1. In case of 16-bit data transfer, increment or decrement is done by 2. For byte loading, LOD-SB instruction is used. For word loading, LOD-SW instruction is used. Object code is AC for 8-bit data transfer and AD for 16-bit data transfer, and none of the flags are affected. Next is STOSB or STOSW. Store byte word in AL or AX to memory location ESDI. Update DI according to DF and the width of the data being transferred. It does not modify flags. STOS instruction stores 8-bit or 16-bit data from AL or AX register in the memory locations addressed by DI register. After the execution of STOS instruction, DI register is automatically incremented or decremented if DF flag is 0 or 1. For 8-bit data transfer, DI register is incremented or decremented by 1. For 16-bit data transfer, DI register is incremented or decremented by 2. The object code is AA for 8-bit operation and AB for 16-bit operation, and none of the flags are affected. CX register is used as a counter for string elements. REP, REPE, etc. can be used as a prefix instruction. For 8-bit data storing, STOSB instruction is used. For 16-bit data storing, STOSW instruction is used. Next is repeat prefix instruction. REPZ string instruction. REPNE and REPNZ are two mnemonics for the same instruction. REPNE or REPNZ is a prefix instruction which is often used before the string instruction SCAS. It repeats the string instruction when CX is not 0 and ZF is 0. The repetition stops when CX is decremented to 0 or ZF is equal to 1. Then comes REPE or REPZ. REPE and REPZ are two mnemonics for the same instruction. REPE or REPZ is a prefix instruction which is used before the string instruction CMPS or SCAS. It repeats the string instruction when CX is not 0 and 0 flag is 1. Repetition stops when CX is decremented to 0 or ZF is equal to 0. Next is loops and conditional jumps. All loops and conditional jumps are short jumps, that is, the target must be in the range of an 8-bit signed displacement minus 128 to plus 127. The displacement is the number that, when added to the IP, changes the IP to point at the jump target. Remember, the IP is pointing at the next instruction when this occurs. The loop instructions perform several operations at one time but do not change any flags. A loop decrements Cx and jumps if Cx is not 0. Loop nz or loop any loop while not 0 or not equal decrements Cx and jumps if Cx is not 0 or the 0 flag is 0. Loop z or loop e loop while 0 or equal decrements Cx and jumps if Cx is 0 or the 0 flag is 1. The conditional jump instructions often follow and compare CMP or test instruction. These two instructions only affect the flag register and not the destination. CMP does a subtract and test does an AND. AND is a logical AND operation. For example, if a CMP is followed by the JG jump greater than, then the jump is taken if the destination is greater than the source. Test is used to see if a bit or bits are set in a word or byte, such as when finding the status of a peripheral device. Next, in the next class, we'll see some more instructions of various other groups. Thank you so much.